The Mavic Mini, just good enough drone. Is the drone good enough for professional work? In short, yes. At least the way I use it. I'm going to show you actual footage instead of making you stare at my face the whole time and talking about numbers. Wedding videos, promoting our business, behind the scenes stuff, as well as personal use. For the wedding videos, I like to use my handheld cameras to do the heavy lifting in the video and have the drone do the light work. So like segues, establishing shots, things like that. In low light situation, of course, it does get a little bit noisy, but that's in comparison to my full frame sensors on my main camera bodies with good prime lenses on them. At night, the images can get a little noisy, really similar to an action camera, but in the middle of the day, they really look great. The 2.7K looks good, and the 1080p 60 frames per second holds up just fine, as long as the light is good. And as a general rule of thumb, you know, if the light is not good, then shoot wide. In 2020, most of my deliveries are still in 1080p at high definition. Even if I deliver something in 4K, none of the clients are saying anything about some of those shots being at 2.7K. Nobody's noticing the difference. If anything, it's about matching up the color profiles between the cameras versus bitrate or some sort of resolution comparison. Here's an example of letting the handheld cameras of the team do the heavy lifting and just have the drone shot supplement this. Full disclosure, there are a couple of shots that came from a Mavic Pro from this that was set on 1080p at 60 frames per second. The rest of the shots that you'll see in here are all from the Mavic Mini. I'll leave you guys with a little piece we shot with for RL Handcrafts, their leather strap harness, and I shot this entire segment on two cameras. My handheld camera was the Sony a7R III and the Zeiss Batis 85mm at 1.8, and the second camera was of course the drone Mini. So putting these two together, really those only two angles, letting my handheld camera do the heavy lifting as you see, and yeah, just using this for segues and establishing shots with the Mavic Mini. And from the footage you've just seen in this video, you should be able to decide whether or not this drone is just good enough to get you by and your needs. It's certainly working well for mine, and as long as it doesn't get too windy and blow this little guy away, I think I'm gonna keep it for a while and not have to upgrade to something bigger. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys back real soon. My name is Michael Von Pick.
And I am Jessica R. Bunger. We have a studio called Evoke Studio based in Fort Myers, Florida, and we are traveling photographers who do weddings, portraits, and lots of things.
To find out more information about us, you can find us all over social media at evokestudio.io or on our website at www.evokestudio.io. Thanks for checking us out, and we'll see you soon.